Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Gone behind for a goal kick. Done very well to intervene. Rice, Saka. He spotted the run and played him through, and he's cut it out. Robertson. Forward it goes. Maddison. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Maddison. He's got away. Towering header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Hoists it forward. Saka looking to get on the end of this. That's a throw. He's made sure that that won't get through. P.Tan. Cuts it out. Maddison. No goals as yet. Robertson. Richarlison. Oh, and the shot! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Tottenham get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Saka puts it into the middle. Has a hit! Neat exchange. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. P.Tan. Saka. P.Tan. Madison. A real chance to break. And it's played forward. Shot heavy! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Oh, that is a great stop! Oh, I didn't catch it right.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to get it forward quickly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Madison. Ball is over the line. Oh, great ball! Richarlison! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And that's a throw. Madison. Gets on the end of it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Well, the action has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Play for a throw. P.Tan. Rice. Richarlison gets it back. Has a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hoists it forward. And help's available out wide. Gets up to head it! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Williams. Rice. And that's been won straight back. Madison. Madison with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Rice goes looking. And the counter is on. Now can he shapes to shoot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
So it's going to be another corner. Forward it goes. Tottenham get it back again. Saka, and here's the chance to counter. Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Merino. Oh, real! He's had a goal! He has done it!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
There's going to be another change here. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hoists it forward, gets wrestled off the ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Xavi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gets the better of his man. He's had a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. And he just whacks it away. He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Merino. 4 added minutes on the board. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Well played, he saw that coming, and it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Williams. Forward it goes. And time is up. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Rice having a look.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And now they can launch a counter. Rice. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Rice.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Play for a throw. Chance to shoot! Rice, he's onside. It's going to be another corner, I think. Towering header! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
McTominay. Shot! Has a hit! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Offside. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. Saka, right through the middle. He came in hard, very hard. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Hoists it high. And it's played forward. McTominay gets it back. Saka. Oh, good interception. Decent looking ball. Up for the header! Danger averted for now. Decent enough try. Big chance! It's broken loose. The ball's loose, and he's after it. It has got through to him. Rice has created one goal already. Saka. The referee's awarded a free kick. Get a throw in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Well, the action has already resumed here. He's got options out wide. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
McTominay. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Hervé. Saka. He spotted the run and played him through. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And he's there to cut it out. Cuts it out. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ball's out on the left now. Oh, he's broken through. Beautifully done. Can he deliver? Rice tries to stroke it through. now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Saka. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's De Bruyne. He can get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That's not going to make it. And the counter is on. Saka with a long pass. Chance! Lovely bit of skill there. It is a corner. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Repelled by the keeper. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Spinazzola. Sambo Anguissa. Out to the left it goes. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Chance is coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Good take, and he has a goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Forward it goes. Gabriel Jesus.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's had a goal! He's scored! And they're back in front! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinct.
He's gone for it! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after...
Hits one! Sambo Anguissa goes looking.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Saka. Hoists it forward. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lukaku, De Bruyne. Gets into a dangerous position. And time is up. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even, and no complaints.
On this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mkhitaryan displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Difficult to choose between them early on. Not many chances yet.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And out to safety. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Done very well to intervene. Back to the keeper and try something new.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Mkhitaryan. Has he picked him out? Goalkeeper's ball. Hoists it forward. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. McTominay. And it's Mkhitaryan. And he's away. Well read, he sorted that out. It's gone a long way up and away. Throw it. And back to base. McTominay. He's had a look. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. And here's Mkhitaryan. Cuts it out. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And he's made sure that that won't get through. So who can spark this game into life? Dashing forward at pace. Mkhitaryan. Quick glance at goal. There is the half-time whistle. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back underway here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the counter. Martinez.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the...
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. This is a great chance to take a lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Martinez! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Knocks it away. Needed a better pass there. And it's Mkhitaryan. Forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also...
He's gone for it! And for a moment, time stood still. Martinez. Well, they could break here. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Keeper sends it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Çalhanoğlu. A heavy challenge. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. McTominay tries lifting it over. Plays it back. Floats one over. It's offside. Yes, it is. sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. De Bruyne. Samuel Anguissa. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Pumps it into the... Great leap! They've scored!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Hits one! And in again!
It's obvious that they prefer a greater cushion to sit on, but will they?
And that's been won straight back.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets it back. There will be a throw-in. And it's played forward. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Forward it goes. It was on the back foot. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the referee brings it to a close. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Great leap! In he goes again! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Austria didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Turns and goes back. Timely intervention. Tar. Austria suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Cut out in the nick of time. A real chance to break. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Ball through needs to be good here. Going through. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. Austria are level. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back.
He's gone for it! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough. Goes for goal! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And the through ball is intercepted. Sané. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Sané. That has sent him sprawling.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Forward it goes. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And now shoots! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Has a hit! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Germany take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Sané goes for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Arnautovic. That's good defending, very good defending.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And the half-time whistle goes. The second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Header! It's anyone's, and in again. This could fall kindly. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Alaba. Cuts it out. Sané. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hoists it forward.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Nemecha. Kimmich. Right through the middle. It's a brilliant interception. And he heaves it forward. Kimmich. Muniesa. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Muniesa. Nemecha. Pings it out wide. It's come loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Goretzka. Tar. Breaks on here. Chance to break. He's on his way. He's had a go! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Chooses to go back. Well read, he sorted that out. Has a hit! They scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So is this the start of a comeback? Kimmich. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Arnautovic. Good idea, just poorly executed. There are a few waiting for it. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Goretzka tries one! And another time! Hoists it forward. And that is that. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Austria didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cuts it out. Oh, he's been flattened there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
That had to be more accurate. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Just brushed off the ball there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good idea, just poorly executed. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes for goal! Goal! Spain! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Forward it goes. That's the throw. Rodri. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Face to face with the keeper. Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Look at the defender bombing forward. Hoists it forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Spain being made to look sloppy in possession here. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rodri. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the wing. And here's the chance to counter. Rodri goes looking. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Ferran Torres. Needs to get it forward quickly. Has he picked him out? Let down by a lack of accuracy. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Defending was strong and firm. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but Rotherham still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half.
And he has been fouled there. Van Dijk. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. And the counter is on. And that's sprayed out wide. Could be a chance here. Oh, has a pop! In it goes! The Netherlands are level. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ferran Torres.
Well, it's looking a lot better for them now, and as long as they don't just get a little bit too cocky about this spell in opposition territory and leave themselves open to a slick counter-attack, they've still got to play with the right purpose and keep an urgency about what they're doing.
Decent-looking ball. Receives it in a good position. Chance! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 2 changes being made right now. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's the through ball. Oh, they could break here. He gets past his man. He's gone for it! And the ball's come out. Danger averted for now.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, they keep...
And the finish! They've done it!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy the best effect. What an introduction.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. Well read, he sorted that out. It's one! Goal, the Netherlands! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The Netherlands are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
The Netherlands making consecutive changes here. The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Rodri. And it's played forward. That's a decent ball. Big chance, corner. Played it short. Tries a shot! Memphis Depay. Real chance! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
The Netherlands, he's gone for it! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And it's been taken short. Has a hit! This could fall anywhere! He's looking to get there first. Play for a throw. Oh, sweet feet. He's in! Van Dijk goes looking. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Attempts to play it through. Drives it towards the front. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Dashing forward at pace. So that's it. It is all over. And that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yes, they turned a lost cause into a great cause. It took resilience and character, but they had ample amounts.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Has a hit! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Played out to the right. Cleared without complication. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Valverde goes looking. And here's Depay. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it back. Going through. Keeper's ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bentancur. Oh, the ball's come loose. You can get that clear. He's got the ball, goes for goal. Memphis Depay, and he's cut it out. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Tries to get it forward quickly, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Memphis Depay. Oh, sweet feet. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. It's Memphis Depay! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
The Netherlands get themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Out to the right. Got a decisive chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that's been levered clear. Hoists it forward. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And the counter-attack is on for Uruguay. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence.
Jimenez. Time and again they are repelled. Memphis Depay. He's made sure that that won't get through. And now they can launch a counter. That's a brilliant interception. And the finish! Oh, taken with style! A goal at a really telling moment. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's played him through. He's had a goal! And yes, it's there!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope...
The first 45 minutes are up. Uruguay playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And the game has already resumed here. Van Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. And it's played forward. Valverde. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Back to the keeper and go again. Bentancur. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Muslera gets it upfield.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah.
Shot a goal!
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Plays it out to the flank. Good take, and he's had a look. Hoists it forward. A real chance to break. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Bentancur tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Quick glance at goal. Hits one. Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's on a plate, and that's left him on the seat of his pants.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Caught offside that time. Cuts it out.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
They'll try from distance.
Uruguay are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Valverde. Forward it goes. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Just 5 minutes left. And he's straight offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Valverde. Uruguay have it back and they can go again. Defending of the desperate variety. Uruguay to make one last surge forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A fine advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Uruguay didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And so we stand for the anthems. That was impressive. Match that. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's away we go then. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Chance to goes for goal! Tries to locate someone up front. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Arnautovic.
Arnautovic really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's left his man. Can he get the shot away? Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nice to get it forward quickly. And here's Arnautovic. Hoists it forward. Still goalless at the moment. That's great strength on the ball. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sloot. And help's available out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. And here's Arnautovic. Plays a clever pass. Looks to clip it forward. And he's cut it out. Sloot. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now and he's in trouble.
Plays it back. To get it forward quickly. Defender's on the back foot. Goalkeeper's ball. Hoists it forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. All the way back and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball's gone out of play. Goal now would certainly liven things up. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sloot. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Referee's had a look. He's thrown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Austria head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here. Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Mateu. Done very well to intervene. Now the counter. He's through the middle. Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Austria with a set-piece chance. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Sloot. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Italy are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Ball's loose. Who's getting there? That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lahm. And that has put paid to that. Floats one over. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well played, he saw that coming. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, good interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Could be a chance. It has a hit! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. Smartly deceptive. What quality.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So that's two now without reply. Forward it goes. Pellegrini. Well positioned to make that interception.
Austria can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
That's been drilled forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Oh, sweet feet. Now a chance to break. Pellegrini. And it's El-Shaarawy. It's a brilliant interception. Here it is, shot at goal! Yes! And surely that settles it. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Richarlison instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution though.
Solanke. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Timely intervention. Xavi! And it's a goal! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when...
He's gone for it! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rice. Tottenham making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when shot a goal! It's a goal!
You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Solanke. Richarlison. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Solanke. And he's there to cut it out. And he heaves it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Richarlison. It's a loose ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Saka has created one goal already. Forward it goes. Solanke. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Play for a goal kick. Battles to win it back. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Rice. Referee has just said play on. Xavi. Well weighted. Williams. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now surely.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that has been cleared. Has a hit! And again the keeper stands strong. This possibly the last play of the half. Up to meet it! He's scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position.
And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
The action has already resumed here.
Tottenham need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Has a pop! This could fall anywhere! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back. Hits one! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Rice. Hervé. Rice. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Williams. Throw-in. And they've been caught out here. Plays it out to the wing, cuts it out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Needed a better pass there. Rice. Xavi. Solanke. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's found his man, and he's cut it out. Bentancur. He's pinged one through here. Now can he finish?
Tottenham showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Goes for goal! Gets away from his opponents. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Richarlison. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he would be desperate to get another.
Bentancur. Defending of the desperate variety. And he has a hit! Massive leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Hervé. He's had a shot! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So the lead now is 2. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pinged forward. Sal. That's a promising ball, and the flag has stayed down. That's good defending, very good defending. It's being played forward. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Isak. Oh, good interception. Isak. And that's been won straight back. It's a loose ball. He's in space and looking for options. And that's been levered clear.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Sal. He's on his way. It's come loose. Isak. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Nicely measured pass. And he's straight offside. Sal. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Lovely feet. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's played forward. Isak. That intervention was very necessary. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Loose ball, who's going to get that? The referee's awarded a free kick. Liverpool seeking to maximise the moment. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Isak. And out to safety. Liverpool get it back again. Not offside that time.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now, but still goals. To review the first half.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is there to heave it away. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Isak. And he heaves it forward. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. Liverpool clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he has been fouled there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Decent looking ball. Oh, he's gone for it! That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Isak, not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Isak has a hit! Tries to dink it in. Gets it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Hoists it forward, gets it back. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Isak battles to win it back. Looks to dink one in. Gets good distance on it. Locatelli could move up a gear here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 2 changes being made right now. That is very well defended.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a throw in.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
So who's he picking out? Cut out in the nick of time. Knocks it away. Well, the clearance is short.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Oh, good, real chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's left his man. It's come from... Shoots! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.